Welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Yancy and this is my garden. Today we are going to be harvesting. It is long overdue. I haven't been in a garden for about 2 days because 2 days ago there was a sighting of a black snake, which is one of my worst fears. And yeah, it kept me indoors for a while. So today I'm deciding to be brave and come out here and get some well-deserved harvesting. There are so many things in our garden that I need to harvest, but today mainly I'm going to do tomatoes and peppers because there is just an overflow of them and I need to get them off of the vine so that they don't over ripen and they don't start to split. But before we do that, first of all, I'll be harvesting with this basket today. If you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves and a sweater, it is because the mosquitoes are plentiful in my garden and they don't discriminate when it comes to biting. So I'm gonna have to be hot and hurry up and go in the house. Now it is, I believe, 10 something in the morning, July 30th, 2024. And let's get started. So this is my watermelon I guess trellis situation over here. I have it sitting on a fence, and this is the sweet crimson sweet watermelon. There are so many of them. I have a super big one right there. I'm not sure if it's ready yet. I'm gonna take a look at it, but the last time I harvested, I think I showed you guys what this watermelon looked like, and it was super small, and that was about a week ago. So can you believe how big it is now? But yeah, it's doing extremely well. But let's go in the garden. And oh my God, this right here is a tomato plant that was a volunteer in my bitter leaf bag. And I allow it to grow, and now it's out of control, and I need to remove it or figure out something to do about that. And this is my jute leaf right here. It is well over time to harvest. It is time to harvest these things. They are ready to go in the house, but I'm gonna do another video on harvesting these because I'm actually gonna do a garden to table series with these so you guys can see how I make these and how we eat them. But all right, y'all, let's get into the garden. Look at my grape plant. They are just growing. My goodness, I'm gonna have to trim them because they are about to invade my beautiful, beautiful cantaloupe. This is my cantaloupe plant right here. And yeah, it's getting massive, massive. Let me show you guys quickly what they look like now. So I have two cantaloupes right here, and I'm wondering if it's ready. I know that they said this part right here should be a little brown, or it should be brown or something like that, and that indicates that it's ready and ripe. But they look, I don't know, they look ready to me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you think it's time to harvest, because there's a big difference. So they have like all these ridges on it. It's like a orangey and green or tan like ridges that's on them. And then here is a younger one, so you can see what the young one looks like. It doesn't have any of that yet, you know, it's still growing. So I'm wondering, is it ready to harvest? I don't want it to stay on the vine for too long if it's ready to harvest. And look at this humongous one right here. It is huge, huge, y'all. Look at this one right here. Here's another one. So I have about 4 big ones, and then I have some little ones growing as well, like right there. And I have some all the way up there. I don't know how I'm about to get those. And the bees love this plant so much. They are steadily pollinating the flowers. I mean, they're doing their big one. But so I guess I'm giving you guys like a quick garden tour before I start harvesting. Uh, so this is the other pepper plant I think I showed you guys a while ago. This is a bell pepper plant, and it's producing, y'all. I see like a little cute bell pepper right here. It's growing. And then look at this mint, y'all. Come get some of this mint. What am I gonna do with all of this? If you guys have any ideas what I could do with all this mint, please let me know, other than just putting it in water And I mean, it's only so much mint water I can have. And then over here I have my, so this area is really like my herb garden, even though I have herbs grown in other garden beds. But this one right here is my main herb bed. And y'all, look at all these seeds from the radish that I had grown in here. I have so much. And these are seeds from, what is it, arugula? I need to harvest these seeds. Let me show you guys another seed that I need to harvest. I think I am going to harvest these seeds today because I think it's supposed to rain and I don't want to get rid of it. So these are coriander seeds that when I had cilantro in this bed and it went to seed early on in the spring because, you know, they don't do heat well. Cilantro do not like the heat. I wish they did because I love me some cilantro. But yeah, so I am going to harvest some tomatoes off of here. And then I have a ton of tomatoes back there. And then in front of it, some peppers I'm going to harvest. And just, you know, see what I need to do, get some maintenance done. But today I'm just going to be harvesting with you guys. And then going to get off of here and just get some garden work done. Look at these beauties. So y'all, I don't know what is going on this year in my garden, but for some reason I've been noticing all of this. I mean, there was a plant that pretty much died completely. There were two plants actually that completely died in my other tomato bed, and I couldn't for the life of me tell you why. I have no idea. I mean, it doesn't look like blight. So is it like a disease or is it blight? Am I, do I not know what blight looks like? Because I don't understand why this is happening. Yes, y'all. Ooh, I see a big one that's ready. I am going to harvest that. I wonder why this happens, like these little splits in here. And I am actually going to do a garden to table today for you guys. I'm going to record that video of me cooking some of these tomatoes. I am going to cook some rice. And I am going to use a lot of these tomatoes and peppers. But yes, y'all, when I tell you I am scared, I am walking in this garden all carefully, trying to look at everything, making sure that I am paying attention to things that was there or wasn't there before, because that was how I spotted that black garden snake 2 days ago. And now I am fearing for my life. I posted that video on TikTok and I posted it on YouTube Shorts, and people were saying, oh, you know, it is a good snake, don't do anything about it, just let it lay there and, you know, take over your property. Just let it stay there, you know, and get rid of all of the bad pests, all of the unwanted animals that you may have in your backyard. It gets rid of it. So, you know, yeah, just allow it to do its thing. And I'm like, what about me? What about me? I am definitely afraid of snakes. Wow, look at how big this one is. It's so big and juicy. I am so glad I am taking this off the vine right now. Like, look at this split happening. Usually when this happens, it means the tomato has way too much water, or it's like a rush of water that came, you know, into the tomatoes, and it basically has nowhere to go. So it's like a surplus of water, and I'm going to water today, even though it's going to rain later. But I don't think, even though it's raining later, I don't think the rain is going to be enough for the plant, because look at my cucumber plant. This is my cucumber plant. There is not one cucumber in sight. Not one. Oh my gosh, look, this one is even starting to rot because it's Yeah, I'm so glad I'm harvesting today. I was supposed to harvest 2 days ago, but after I saw that snake, I was like, no thanks. You could have the garden, it is yours. And someone said, make sure you get rid of that snake because you shouldn't have anyone that doesn't pay rent living on your property. And I'm like, go tell the squirrels that because they don't care. I have like a billion squirrels in this area and they could care less if they pay rent or not. I guess they are paying rent to me. Oh my gosh, I need to use the scissors for that one. It's not trying to get off, but look at how cute this is. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. All right, get that one. Look at this. You know what? I think I'm gonna have a really good salad for lunch today. And I am super excited. Look at how big this one is. That is too cute. But yeah, y'all, I actually want to tell you guys thank you, like especially the people that is accepting of my fear, you know, of snakes, because a lot of people kept telling me, oh, get over it. It's a part of nature. It's nature, okay? And I could be scared. That's okay. I understand it's part of nature and I appreciate all of the work it does for us, but I'm still able to be scared. But before I continue harvesting, I just wanted to show you guys the progress of my okra. This is how far it has grown. It is pretty. It's getting pretty big, but I am really hoping that it starts to flower soon. I would really love like a bunch of okra because I cook these a lot. And of course, you guys seen this is the corn area that's next to my okra bed, and I have this, you know, separating it. And this corn area, I really gave it to the animals. I think I told you guys last time. This is for the animals because I also had corn back there, but you know, my besties, the squirrels that lives here rent free, started pulling all of it and started eating it from the roots, and the birds started to destroy the top of the corn. So I said, you know what? I'm going to allow the birds and whatever animal to have this so they could leave the other ones alone. And they did. They left a lot of my other corn alone that I'm about to show you guys. So this is my peppers right here, but I am going to go into the other tomato bed before I harvest the peppers. I know y'all could see all the tomatoes that's ripe like over here. I have so many tomatoes. Oh wow, look at this. So this is the her other bed that I told y'all, the bed of horrors. Ooh, child, I need to, you know, I need to look down around here to make sure I don't see any unfriendly critters, because now I'm scared to walk in my own garden because they are everywhere. But yeah, quick story about this bed. I call this the bed of horrors because I planted a bunch of stuff in here. This is like the bed of chaos. And I'm not sure exactly what this is. I have no idea. If you guys know what it is, can y'all let me know? Because I got this from a neighbor and he didn't really tell me what it was. I don't know. I know it's a form of brassicas, but I don't know what kind it is. Is it I have no clue. I can't even guess what this is because I've never grown any brassicas before. So if y'all know, can y'all let me know in the comments? And can y'all please not forget to like this video if you're watching. Thank you so much for watching. And then over there, those are celery plants. I can't believe they're growing. They're finally growing. And then over here, I have some sweet potato leaves. And like I said in my last video, these leaves are to be harvested, to be cooked. They're not meant to grow any kind of potatoes below it. It's strictly for the leaves. But yeah, and then I have some rosemary right here. But all right, let's get back to our harvesting. Let me put this down. So I have this bird netting here to keep the squirrels and animals out, but I just realized that it didn't keep them out because when I came in here earlier to inspect, I saw that this was all the way down, and I noticed that there were some animal footprints inside this bed, and I know for a fact they got in here because I see foot marks in here. But all right, y'all, this is the official tomato bed. And I know I'm about to get a ton of tomatoes here. So let me just put this over here. Actually, I think I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm going to take it in there with me. But before I do that, let me show you guys this humongous beefsteak tomato that's been sitting here for a while. And it looks like it is finally ripening. Look at this, y'all. Oh my God. This tomato is huge, y'all. It got 10 times bigger. I know y'all can't see how big this is, and I'm afraid to hold it because I don't want it to fall off the vine because I want it to completely ripen on the vine. So I'm going to actually cover it up before the birds see it. Because, you know, when the birds start to see red, they are going to take a bite. They don't even eat the whole thing. They just want to bite it to spite you. But yeah, look at how big that tomato is. All right, so since I'm on this side already, let me just harvest the red ones that are out here. Look at these. Oh, wow. I would have never seen these up here. Look at this all the way up here. Oh, let me go put this inside the basket and then get that one. So I really have to like look all the way up here because the tomatoes are growing from all the way up here. So I have a trellis right here and then I have one right here. So all the tomatoes that I have grown on this trellis is like now crossing over on here. These are indeterminate tomatoes, so they're going to continue to grow throughout the entire season and they need to be supported. So all right, y'all, I'm coming in here. I am scared to death. Like walking around here, making sure I don't see, you know, any of these. I don't even want to say their name because I feel like they're going to appear if I say their name. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Ooh, this one right here. All right, I'm going to have to need to give some of these tomatoes to some family or, oh my gosh, y'all. I made a terrible mistake. So these corn right here fell over. This is the corn that I told you guys I don't want the animals to touch, so I gave them the other corn. But they fell over when we had like a thunderstorm, and I went and picked them up and tried to put them back on here, and then I tied these pipe cleaners around them to the stake so that it doesn't fall over again. But look at this. It looked like I tied it in the area where the corn was developing. And oh my gosh, I don't even know if it's gonna develop now. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So it's like I didn't give it the best chance. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, that is so crazy. Now I'm scared that I need to go and watch out for all of them to make sure that I don't have it in, I tied it in areas where the corn would grow. Oh yeah, y'all. So I need to loosen these. So I guess that's the short break to my harvest. I need to make sure I'm not hindering these from growing because all of my hard work cannot be in vain. But yeah, after that storm, the storm just knocked all of them over. Like it knocked everything you see here, it knocked it all the way down. I am so grateful that I was able to salvage some of them. But one of the things that I learned was with corn, they will bounce back. If they fell over, they typically tend to get back up on their own. But I wasn't taking any chances. So I can't believe I made it so tight. And I didn't even realize that it could possibly cause issues for the corn to grow. I'm so sad about that other corn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back out here. I'll probably come back out here tomorrow to just loosen all of them up. Because I have it everywhere. I have these pipe cleaners everywhere. And I'm glad I use pipe cleaners because it's easier to loosen up, and it's just easier to maneuver instead of using like a twine, and doing it too tightly. Even though it appears I did it too tightly. Yep, and I see another corn that's trying to develop back there. I don't know if y'all can see it. And I have this pipe cleaner on it. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. And they're all pollinated, y'all. They are all pollinated. I see corn growing everywhere. Oh, this is so exciting. All right, well, since I'm here, so look at this, y'all. This is what I was telling y'all about. I have no idea what's going on with my tomatoes, but some of them are just not happy. I need to figure out something next year. And it might be a soil issue. I have no clue, but I can't have all my tomatoes dying. We still have a long growing season, and I am not trying to have them die already. I mean, I want to be able to harvest tons and tons of tomato off of these plants. And one thing I'm lucky about this year, I didn't really see any tomato hornworms. I know it's really hard to see anyway. So, but I haven't seen like a lot of damage as far as tomatoes. The damage I've seen, I have no idea what just happened, but I think it disconnected. But I have a ton of tomatoes in the house already, and I don't need any more anytime soon. So, all right. Getting under here is the struggle. I always have to like bend down to get under here. Ooh, child. Look at this. Look at these foot marks. I knew these little terrible rats came in here. I call I call these squirrels fluffy rats because that's what they are. They're huge fluffy rats. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells amazing in here. My goodness. It smells amazing, and I am smelling that basil. I have basil growing everywhere in here because it flavors the tomatoes. And it smells amazing. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I'm gonna have to harvest some. I'm probably gonna have to harvest some basil today too. You know what? I might make some tomato sauce and just put it in the freezer just so the tomatoes don't go bad in the house. I have so many tomatoes already in the house. Oh my gosh. If you're watching this video so far, please don't forget to like, and if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all's support. I cannot wait to bring more gardening content. Pretty soon I will be starting my winter seeds, and I am going to be doing that with y'all. I'm trying to decide if I want to start the winter seed on a live or if I want to just do a video and post it. Because if I go live and do the winter seeds with y'all, then y'all could possibly do it with me if y'all would like to winter sow your seeds or start your winter seeds with me on live. Let me know and we could do it together. And like I was saying earlier, thank you guys for not judging me for being afraid of snakes, even though they are good for the environment and they get rid of all of the unwanted pests in your garden. Because people want to tell me that I should not be afraid because they are so wonderful. And I'm like, if they're so wonderful, come take it to your house. Look at this, y'all. Look at this beauty. Come and take it to your house. I support it. Oh yeah, I need to look up here for some tomatoes. And also, can you guys let me know what you want to see on this channel? On this channel, we'll be doing, everything gardening, natural living, as well as skincare, because I do have a small skincare business where I hand make natural skincare products like body butters, black soaps, facial skincare, and I will be talking about my journey with that. And if you guys want to see, different type of content from me, please let me know. But that's what mainly this channel is going to be about. It's really going to be about gardening, skincare, my small business, and talking about my journey with gardening and my journey with my small business, why I started. And you know what? Since I am harvesting right now, I guess I could talk to you guys about why I started gardening. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, y'all so beautiful. So beautiful. I love talking to the bees when I'm out here, especially when I see them pollinating the flowers. It makes me so excited. I used to be so afraid of bees when I was ignorant to their importance in nature and their temperament until I started gardening. I have learned and found a new appreciation for bees. They are wonderful. And what I've learned about bees is they're not going to bother you if you don't bother them. If you bother them, they're going to bother you. So if you leave them alone, they are not going to bother you at all. And I love working with them. I love coming in the garden and just seeing them do their work. And I talk to them like, hey guys, thank you so much for all of your hard work, because I know it is hard work. There are like thousands of flowers that you guys have to pollinate daily. My goodness, you guys work so hard. So I try to leave out a little bit of water for them to drink, especially during the hot summer days, even though, it's calling on the mosquitoes, because, mosquitoes love still water. But I just love seeing them. And when I tell you guys, while I am working in the garden, they don't bother me at all. They know me out here. I literally could be exactly what I'm doing, harvesting right now, these tomatoes. And if there was another flower here, they'll come right here and pollinate the flower, and they buzz near me, super, super close to my face. They don't attack me at all. They just do their job. It's like they recognize that I'm also doing my job, and we could both coexist in the same environment. And a lot of us humans could learn a lot from bees. We can all coexist in a world where we are all different and may speak a different language and may not understand each other fully, but we could still coexist. All right, I just walked out of my tomato forest. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize there's another one. Oh goodness, it's a lot up here. There's a lot up here that I didn't get. Oh no, they just fell. All right. Y'all, these tomatoes are so delicious. I cannot wait to eat them. I cannot wait to eat them. I think these are sun golds. Oh, just found some down here. But yes, y'all, we could all learn from bees. Just because we do not understand each other, we all may speak a different language, but we all play a pivotal role on this planet. and we could all learn to love one another without even knowing each other. Oh gosh, what did I break now? Oh, I thought I broke something. Y'all like my shoes? These are my garden shoes. I got it from my aunt, and they're like slip resistant, and they are the perfect gardening shoes because you don't have to worry about your feet getting wet, and you don't have to worry about slipping. But yeah, this is the reason why I am harvesting. Look at this. They have been on the vines for way too long. That's the reason why you see them starting to split like this. They have over-ripened. They have gotten all of the nutrients and water they need. But I told y'all the reason why I haven't been out here. So it's only been 2 days, y'all. If you see the amount of tomatoes I harvested like 2 days ago, you will not believe the amount that I'm harvesting right now. I could open my own tomato store, honestly. I could literally open a tomato store. Like, no lie. But yeah, like I was saying, since we're here, I could tell you guys why I started gardening. Gardening is something that I've always wanted to do. I just never had the space to do it because I lived in an apartment. And when I did live in an apartment, I always grew herbs on my balcony. And it's just something that I truly enjoy. I'm really good with my hands. I'm good at creating. And those are things that I love. I really enjoy creating things. I enjoy showing people how to create and teaching people, different ways to survive and be able to live and thrive and, find your purpose while I'm finding mine. And so that is something that I've always loved to do. But when I officially started, it was during a time where I was, going through a tough time in my life. And I really found, apart from God, I found refuge in gardening. And gardening is so, so hard. Y'all, I have to come back under here because I see a ton more tomatoes that I need to get from here. And so, apart from God, gardening was like a refuge for me. It is so, so hard. It is a lot of hard work, but the hard work, I think, is what I love the most about gardening, is being able to start from seed and seeing your hard work blossom into what it blossomed into, and all of the lessons that you're going to learn while gardening. Man, does it teach you patience. My goodness, gardening teaches you patience you never thought you were going to have, or you never thought you had. And I've learned so much patience from gardening. I never knew that I had that much patience, and I have kids. So that should tell you a lot. But yeah, it is so rewarding. Like whenever I'm out here, just in nature and doing my thing and planting, even when I'm starting seeds from indoors, it's like this sense of peace and tranquility that it gives you that I cannot explain. And if you are a gardener, can you please come in the comments and let me know if you agree with what I am saying. Gardening provides a kind of peace that cannot be bought. And I always tell people that gardening is like free therapy, but it isn't necessarily free because, of course, it costs money, and it can get a little costly if you don't know how to basically use the resources you already have. And I am the queen of using resources that I already have to cut down on costs. I am really big on budgeting when it comes to gardening because it could definitely run you into a couple of thousands of dollars, depending on how big your garden is and the type of materials you want to use. But yeah, it brought me so much peace when I first started. And even from just the quietness, the aloneness, or even being out in nature and just hearing all of what is out here, like the birds, all of the different animals, sounds, the wind. My goodness, so beautiful. I think I need to cut that one off of the vine. Whew. But yeah, if you garden, can you let me know the reasons why you started gardening? But yeah, it brought me so much, so much peace. Peace that cannot be bought. And I am so happy I started. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one. All right. Whew. It's getting hot out here now. I need to hurry up and get in the house. Oh no. All right, y'all, look at what I am stepping on. That's why I am being so careful, because I have some logs over here that's holding a lot of the bird netting down. So I have to be very gentle on this side of my garden. But yeah, that's really what got me into gardening. It's really the peace that it brings. And it's like cheap therapy for me. I'd rather do this than pay hundreds or thousands of dollars for therapy and not feel like I got anything out of it. I tried therapy before, and maybe it was just the wrong person. And when I say before, this was many years ago when I was in college. And I almost felt like I was being patronized by the therapist. Like he was listening to me, and it just felt like, I don't know, it felt like he wasn't giving me constructive feedback, and that could be just my own fault. Maybe he wasn't telling me what I wanted to hear. It could possibly be that as well, because as I was explaining to him and I'm crying and I'm letting him know my feelings, and he's like, yeah, I know, yeah. And I'm like, what in the world? It's like, that's all you're gonna say? Ooh, did y'all see that bee that just literally like run in front of my face? That's one of my besties. See how they didn't bother me? They're like, carry on, I see you doing your thing. Ooh. But yes, y'all. And I still believe in going to therapy. I still think that it works if you find the right person that speaks your language and can understand, how you communicate. But this is the perfect therapy for me if I don't see a snake. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, girl, get over your fears. It's so much easier said than done, y'all. Trust me. I just started trying to get over my fear of heights. And now you're telling me I have to come and try to get over my fear of those creepy crawlies? I don't even like lizards because they remind me of it. All right, so one of my tomatoes fell, and I'm gonna pick it up. I don't care, because too many of them fall. Woo. But thank you guys for spending your time with me as I harvest. Alrighty. Alright, I think I see some sun golds over here that I'm gonna get. I see a really big tomato that's red, and it's like inside my pepper bed. And I really wasn't trying to go in the pepper bed, but I guess I have to. Y'all, look at these seeds. This is more This is more, what's the thing? Radish over here. And look at this tomato plant. I need to remove that tomato plant from here because it's just taking over the garden. Y'all, can y'all believe how big my cassava has gotten? This is my cassava plant. Whew, I'm gonna come back over here and give y'all a better look. But y'all, over there was where the snake was, and I am petrified to get close. Oh, I'm so scared, y'all. All right, let's go finish getting these tomatoes so that I can put the netting back up before these evil squirrels come back in here. How am I gonna get to that red tomato that I see? Oh gosh, I really don't want to walk in here, but I'm going to have to. All right, I'm gonna get in here and try to see if I can get close to that tomato. Damn, I need to really look down here, make sure I'm not stepping on anything. All right, it's right here. You guys see that? I am going to, ooh, it's so ripe. My goodness. I could tell how ripe it is because it's so soft. Look at this beauty, y'all. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. Alrighty. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, let's come get some peppers, y'all. I think I still have more tomatoes to harvest, but I'm gonna leave it alone for now. And then also I need to, all of these tomatoes that keep like falling on my peppers, I need to throw them back over there. They need to go back over there. So I am going to do that. Let's harvest some peppers. All right, I am gonna get some of these. Oh yeah, they have really grown. Alrighty. Ooh, look at these. They're still doing their thing. Ooh, look at all these jalapenos. All right, so I think I'm gonna harvest some of the jalapenos because I think this is the biggest they're going to get. I don't think they're gonna get any bigger than this because some of them are starting to turn red. I'll probably just leave some on so that it could turn red, like this one right here. But I don't think they're gonna get any bigger. Like this one is starting to turn red a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see it. This leaf is in the way. But you can start to see like the little purpling right here. I think it's getting ready to turn red. Yeah, I think I might leave it so they could turn red so I could just see what the difference is gonna be. All right, I need to pack these neatly because now I am going to harvest the peppers and I need to give them some space in the basket. Need to give you guys some space. I'm probably gonna take a lot of these peppers and tomatoes to some family that want them. Alrighty. Alrighty. I see a ton more peppers right here. Look how long they are. Y'all, I see way bigger ones in here. So this netting right here is really helping the pepper fall on it. So I like that I did that. Wow, look at this one. This is huge. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Y'all, I'm gonna have, I cannot wait to go make some salad today. Also, these peppers, they're not very spicy. In fact, I don't think they're spicy at all. They taste like bell peppers to me, but these are supposed to be like Asian hot peppers. But how come they don't taste hot at all? Is this normal? If you're Asian, can you please let me know? I got this from the Asian market, like the seedlings. I got it from the Asian market, and it said Asian hot, but they're not hot at all. They taste like bell peppers. I was hoping they were gonna be hot, but that's okay, because I have some stews that I want to make. I wonder if this is cayenne pepper. You know what? Let me harvest one of this one. Is it? I think this is cayenne pepper. I'm going to harvest one because I don't know if it's like the other ones that are super long, because you know cayenne grow like this too. So I think yeah, let me harvest one and see if it's, as a matter of fact, I could taste it right now. See if it's spicy. It's not spicy. Y'all, this thing is not spicy at all. So I think it's the same Korean hot peppers. I think it's the same Korean unhot peppers. Because they're not hot. Not Korean, but it's just an Asian hots. I need to go back to the Asian market and be like, why y'all lie to me? Y'all said it was supposed to be hot. I see more down there. There's so many. I need to have a harvest party and have my friends come over and get some of these peppers. Even though they're not spicy at all. But my husband really likes this stew from his country called Ofada stew. And I am going to use these peppers as well as the bell peppers to make it. So it's okay. I'm okay with it. They taste like green bell peppers, but I don't think it's as sweet as green bell peppers. It's not bitter, but it's just, you know, it's not as sweet as regular bell peppers. I thought I saw some really big ones here. They are getting so big. There's a pepper plant down there that's like still tiny. Oh, those are jalapeno. Okay. Oh my gosh, this one is leaning. Okay, I think I need to stake them. I need a longer stake to attach it to it because it's getting really, really heavy. But all right. Do I need to harvest more? I really don't want to, but I know I need to get it off of here so that more can produce and it could focus on producing more. So, because with the peppers still being on here, it's making the plant really heavy and making it lean to the side. Let's see, do I see any more really big ones? Y'all, look at my eggplant. I think this is the biggest it's going to get. I think this is the biggest it's going to get. So I'm going to harvest that very soon. I wish there was another one so I could cook both of them, but I only see one. Is there another one? Nope, I don't see another one. I thought there was a flower here somewhere, but nope. Y'all, look at these habaneros. I have a lot of habaneros, but they're not ripe yet. So not ripe, not necessarily ripe or not, just They're not red yet, and I want it to be like at least orange or red before I harvest it, so they could be spicy. Alrighty. What time is it? All right, I've been on here for like 50 minutes. I think I'll let it get to an hour, and then I am just gonna log off because I don't want this video to be too long for y'all. So I think I'm gonna stay on here for 10 more minutes as I harvest and then log off. Alrighty, where are those? Look at these. Alrighty, I'm gonna get these. Oh, I see a really big one. This pepper plant is leaning. Oh wow, this is huge. Oh wow. I see one more big one. Oh my goodness. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Uh-oh, sorry, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Alrighty. Look at these. They are really big. I think there's a lot more, but I think I'm gonna stop here. Only because I'm not ready to cook them yet, and I don't just want to take them in the house if I'm not ready to cook them yet, or even process them. I'm not ready to process them yet. Oh my goodness, I see the biggest habanero ever. Wow, I have habaneros back there. That's crazy. Y'all, the garden provides. The garden provides, and I am grateful. Look at these other habaneros. Got more habaneros over there, and then these are bell peppers. Look at these. It's like 2 over here. Ooh, child. All right, I see some ripe strawberries, and they're my kids' favorite, so I am going to harvest some strawberries from in here. Yep, I see. Ooh. Oh no. Let's see if there's more that these birds haven't eaten. I thought I saw another one. Ouch. I have a question to ask y'all after I get this other strawberry here. So, do you guys know what this is? Is this like a night, what do they call it? A nightshade plant? In this bed, I had potatoes, like regular potatoes last year. And I have a volunteer potato plant in here, but is this possibly one of the leaves? It is like super thorny. Like super thorny. But excuse me, y'all. I guess I got 2 little strawberries for my 2 kids. They're all gonna have one each. So whenever I come outside to the garden, I love taking them back a strawberry because they get so excited because they planted the strawberries in this bed. So they get so excited when I bring them in another strawberry. I'm gonna close that. Alrighty. Ooh, this thing is heavy. Alright, y'all. This is where the so-called friendly snake was. And I'm scared, so I am going to use this stick and poke around here and make sure there's nothing there. before I get any closer. All right. Guess it's safe for me to get closer. Okay. Put this down somewhere. All right, y'all, look at my other okra that I have here. This one is more mature than the other one that I showed you guys because I started this one earlier. I started this one from in the house, but a lot of them did not survive. And these are the only ones that survive, and these barely survive, by the way. I am so shocked at how well they're doing in this bag. It might be the bag that's helping them thrive too. I've noticed that a lot of the plants that's over here are plants that wasn't surviving at all, and I put them in a bag and they've been doing their thing. And I see an okra right here. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'm going to harvest it so it doesn't get bigger than that. Look at this. And I see a flower, an okra flower right there. Exciting. Exciting. All right, I don't see any more okras. Put this in here. And then, y'all, look at these bell peppers. This is so exciting. Look how big it is. Like, it is big, y'all. This is so exciting, y'all. I'm so happy about these bells. Like, even look at these. These peppers were peppers that I did not think were going to grow at all because they were struggling, y'all. They were struggling. And they are like surprising me, like every single one of them. Like, look at this. They're all like, they all have flowers. Like, look at that habanero. It's starting to come. Oh my gosh. That is so exciting. And you know how I was telling you guys about bees and how if you mind your business, they're gonna mind theirs, and they really just want to work in harmony and do their job as you do yours. So over there, I don't know if you guys could see. In fact, let me zoom in. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yep, I can zoom in. Great. So if you see right there, that's a beehive right there. Yep. Look at how big that thing is. And these are the, gosh, what are these bees called? I forgot what they're called. But they're the black and white one, and they're the aggressive ones that will fight you, and they're very territorial. And the hive was way smaller than that earlier in the season, and I was so scared because every time we came out here to do some work, they would like attack my husband. Every time, like, we try to plant this let me zoom out. We try to plant this plant right here. This is a raspberry, and every time they heard like the shovel making noise, they would try to attack us and try to fight us. And then, you know, I'll always run away and come back, and it even discouraged my husband from wanting to be out here. But I told him, you know, I didn't want to get rid of the hive because it would really help with the pollination in our garden. And so I was like, let's just leave it and figure out a way to live with it. And we left it alone. And I've been in a garden. It's like they know my voice, they know my face, they know my kids, they know my husband. They don't, you know, attack us anymore. They don't try to fight us anymore. I think they realize that we both can live here cohesively without trying to harm one another. And I feel like they have a lot of respect for us now because we're not trying to do anything about it. And then the hive has grown way huger. That thing is so big. I don't even think this video even can show you how big this thing is. It is humongous. And there's tons of bees in there, and they don't bother us. They just do their thing, and my garden has been thriving this summer. I haven't had any issues. Oh, I hate these things. So these are like some type of ivy or something back there that's like, it's in like my neighbor's yard, and it's just like coming into my yard. Ugh. And like just bothering my plants. So annoying. I wish I could like pull it out. But yeah, y'all. Oh my gosh. I think I did something to the bees. They are mad when I was pulling on the fence. Look at how, I hope I didn't interrupt their hive. Yeah, so I know I told y'all how friendly we are and we love each other out here. After I just did that and so many of them came outside, I don't know if I broke a part of their hive. I'm gonna have to go back in the house before they try to attack me. Nah, they're not gonna attack me. They haven't room come this way. But yeah, I wanted to, before I get off, I wanted to show you guys this plant. This is my squash plant. I can't believe it's still surviving because I think the vine borers came and attacked it and it fell over. And but I see a squash. I see a baby squash over there that has been pollinated. Oh shit. Oh, I think there's a bee that wants some smoke with me because I interrupted their beauty nap or whatever. Anyway, y'all, thank you guys for being here with me. I had so much fun harvesting with you guys today. I'm going to harvest the other stuff I need to harvest in a different video in sake of making this video not be too long. So I hope you guys enjoy being here with me today. I harvested a ton of tomatoes and peppers, and I think that is enough for me today. And I'm gonna go in the house and try to make me a delicious salad with these tomatoes. And if you stayed this long, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here with me today. And I hope you come back next time. Don't forget to like this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Happy gardening, y'all. Have a blessed day. Bye.